Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about our new topic which is the Hairy Ape as a modern tragedy. It is a part of American literature. This is my content which we are going to discuss. First of all, introduction. The Hairy Ape it is published in 1922. It is a expressionist play and also it is under modern tragedy. Its writer is Eugene O'Neill and his full name is Eugene Gladstone O'Neill. He is a American playwright and also Nobel laureate. He is also a winner of four times Pulitzer Prize. He was born on 16th October 1888 in New York and he was died on 27th November 1953 in Boston, America. His some major books are Beyond the Horizon 18, 1918, Anne Christie 1920, The Emperor Jones 1920, The Hairy Ape 1922, All God's Wings, Clumps God 1924, Desire Under the Elms 1924. First of all, we need to understand what is modern tragedy. So, modern tragedy refers to tragedy that were written and performed from 20th century. Some examples of modern tragedies include Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman, A View from the Bridge, The Misfits David Mamet's, Glengarry Glen Rose, Eugene O'Neill's The Hairy Ape are some examples of modern tragedy. These are major form of modern tragedy where you can find a hero without heroic qualities and Death of a Salesman. It is hardly recommended to you to read and you will understand what is modern tragedy is. The Hairy Ape as a modern tragedy. The Hairy Ape is a tragedy of modern times, shaving no because it has no conventional heroes like classical heroes or Aristotelian traditional heroes. He has no heroic qualities, no epic qualities. You have it in modern tragedies. You will find heroes like they were normal people, common people without any big achievements, without any major uh, work. They are like picaresque heroes. You can find here some lines like he sleeps on the floor and dies, the monkey sets up a chatting whispering walls, and perhaps the hairy ape at last belongs. Observed by excessive anger, Yang decided to avenge the rich girl by killing her. So that girl who insulted Harry Yang, and after that he decided to take revenge from that girl, but he was not able to take revenge because the girl was very rich and she is just like owner of that factory and he was a minor worker in her factory. So he quit his attempt and he came to ape, and that ape he hugged that ape, and that ape was like he is in anger, and maybe he is an animal with animalic animal like qualities, and he hugged him so tightly that Yank was died into the ape's lap, and that story ends with tragedy. So now we are going to see what kind of irony and sarcasm we will find in this chapter, or we can say in this book. So the stark contrast between classical tragedy and modern tragedy is the use of devices. The classical tragedy typically contains elements such as hubris, hemercy, and catharsis. On the other hand, modern tragedies uses irony and sarcasm. Yuzi O'Neill, in this Hairy Ape, showed his mastery for applying irony and sarcasm. Means in Aristotelian works at that time, any other writers include their heroic qualities, hubris, and hemercy and catharsis. These are major elements you will find in Aristotelian's works, but in this kind of modern tragedy, you will modern writers will totally refuse old things, and they will say that if we are common people and we are uh, living life like common people, then why we will always appreciate heroic qualities and heroes and always rich people, aristocracy? Why we will not appreciate a normal life with no major qualities? It is many things like common people, like we are related with common characters, just like our lives. The next is themes. So first of all, we are going to see that in this hairy app, we are going to see human regression and industrialization. As you can see in this work, Yang was so much received by aristocracy people, and that girl who insulted him in front of many peoples, and he was feeling so insulted, so that he was not very much happy with his work, and with that girl's behavior, aristocracy. He hated aristocracy and rich people. And industrialization, like you will you know that after 1901 a modern age is started, and after that industrialization going to its peak, and that's why in this story we will find industrialization is a major part of this work, and we can say background of this work. Second is frustration of the class, because of some people who are not treating him equally, not showing him love, care, and any other something, like he will feel alienated with in between all the people. So that's why he was frustrating with the class conflicts. So yeah, that's why in this work we will find these major themes. So, in this conclusion, the play concludes with resignation at the tragic end of the guest. The Hairy Ape is a tragedy of modern times, having no conventional heroes of the classical or Aristotelian tradition. The play presents an anti-hero possessing no extraordinary quality or tragic flaws. Yeah, this is very clear that he has no heroic qualities, nothing else. Only he, and he was not that much wrong in this book. He is a kind person. He only wants attention and love and care and equal behavior with people, but people always ignore him, and it make him realize that he is not kind of person whom going to society accept, and society always want him to being in lower position with other people. So yeah, that's why it is a modern tragedy, and I hope you will like this video. Thank you so much for being the part of this video. If you will like this, then please like, share, and subscribe this channel. Thank you.